Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there, Coles here. Welcome back to LEGO Worlds, and today we're going to be running through our 2017 top 10 builds list. But this is going to be the short version, as I know you all have short attention spans, so yeah, let go. So at number 10 we have Darth Vader's castle, which is in the Rogue One, a Star Wars story film. And this is cool because it's actually on Mustafar, which is the planet where Anakin / Darth Vader nearly burnt to death in episode 3. We've done a bit of an interior here. Haven't finished it yet, but it has the lava river running through it, and you know, it's a pretty big build, so it took some time, and it looks pretty accurate to the one in the film. So yeah, that is the Darth Vader's castle at number 10. So at number 9 we have the Republic assault ship, or the Acclimator class assault ship, and this is kind of the first Star Destroyer in episode 2 in terms of the Star Wars timeline, because obviously the one in episode 4 was the first one to be featured in a Star Wars movie. But at the moment it's kind of blocky, as you can see. Looks like a game straight out of Minecraft. But I'm working on smoothing it out, as you can see from some of the parts. And there is, you know, it's quite cool. It's like really big as well. That's kind of why it's on the list, just because of the sheer size of it and how long it actually took to build because of that. And you can actually go inside here. I had done an interior, but that day my game didn't save, so it's all been lost. But we have the kind of Star Destroyer bridge. It's just like a little walkway in it. So yeah, that is the Acclimator class assault ship at number 9. So at number 8 we have the pirate ship, which is right here, and it's a very nice design. It's not too big, but it's quite well scaled, and the proportions of it are pretty good as well. So we have the sails, 3 of them, and birds' nests on top of the masts, and some other cool details like the captain's quarters at the back here. And then if we go down the ladder into the lower deck, we put the build too far down, so that's why it's flooded. And then there's some brick cannons here. They can be taken out and replaced with actual working cannons that are now in the game, so that's a pretty cool thing to do. And yes, this is a build that I've had since about 2015. It's very cool. So yes, that is the pirate ship at number 8. So at number 7 we have the spaceship / VTOL. I mean, it doesn't have an official name, but it is a pretty cool design. We have some angular thrusters on the back here because there wasn't any round ones. But these cool like lights underneath as like VTOL engines, and some landing gear. And the coolest part, you can actually sit inside the cockpit. There we go. But I mean, that's about all it does do. And then when you get out, you just kind of morph out. It's pretty cool. I mean, there's not many jets that do. Actually, they kind of do all have like ejector seats. So yes, that is a spaceship at number 7. So at number 6, we have the mansion. So this is my current residence. Oopsie. At number 6, we have the mansion. So we'll have a very quick tour of this. We have a garage outside here. It's quite small and simple, but it will fit some of the vehicles in, not the bigger ones like the Range Rover, Land Rover thing, police 4x4 rather. So we go inside here, we've got a nice big porch area here. Go inside, we've got the hallway. Yep. Got our kitchen and dining room. So the kitchen kind of doubles up as a bar, you know, good for parties and that. And our dining table over here, and a nice fireplace. It's nicely lit with some candles also. Got some cool blue lights to turn on. And this was the office, but everything seems to have been stolen, except TVs. I guess they were just too big to carry out or something. Yeah, some chairs and table. Another TV set up. A fish tank, well, the fish appear to have escaped. And a nice settee and coffee table. Yep, so that is downstairs. Now we can go upstairs. We have this beautiful chandelier just hanging here. Then first up we have the bathroom. We have a reflection of ourselves. Apart from it doesn't move and it doesn't really look like us. We have a non-functioning toilet. This thing. And a radioactive bath that you will just dissolve in. Yep, that's lovely. And apparently we've got a snowball for doing that. So this is the master bedroom, aka my bedroom. We've got a walk-in wardrobe here. You know, nice couch. A lovely fireplace. TV at the end of the bed, obviously. And our bed, which is quite nice. So then we carry on along. We'll go up there after. Go through here first. This was a guest bedroom, but it appears the bed has been stolen. Has a wardrobe and a little coffee table, as well as a view. That's quite cool. And yep, this is my favourite part, the balcony. This is again good for parties. We have a barbecue out here. And a dance floor where we can pull off some sick moves. Right, that's the second floor. Now we can go up these stairs. There's not really much up here. It's kind of just been used as a utility room, hence why we have 2 washing machines, or a washing machine and a dryer, or 2 dryers. I mean, I don't know specifically what they're meant to be. I would guess washing machines. Not that it really matters. Right. Yeah, so that is the mansion at number 6. So, at number 5, we have the Slave 1. Now, this Slave 1 is actually modelled off the real-life set, 6209 Slave 1. And this is on here because, well, that was always my favourite set ever since I got it in like 2006, so you know, it's kind of a nostalgic feel to me. And we have a little cockpit seat inside. Unfortunately the cockpit doesn't turn and we can't fly off, but hey ho. Yeah, so that is the Slave 1 at number 5. At number 4, we have the Titanic. I mean, obviously this had to be on here as I have 4 videos of this Lego Titanic on my YouTube, which together have racked up over 200,000 views, which is roughly, it's about 75% of my total view count. So, you know, it's kind of the most popular, I should say, the most popular build on my channel, and the most well known, I guess. So this is one that's been reconstructed. Obviously the original one got blown up somewhere over there, and there's the ship wreckage, which is still under the ocean somewhere, and there is the one in the museum just over there. So yes, it had to be on here. That is the Titanic at number 4. Okay, at number 3 we have the TIE Fighter, or more specifically the TIE Fighter 2, because as you can see over there, the one on the left is the original TIE Fighter, the one on the right is the new one. The new one is much more to scale, much more detailed, and just looks a lot cooler. You know, the TIE Fighter is one of the most famous ships in Star Wars, and most people would recognise it from anywhere, except people who don't know what it is. Yeah, whatever. That's the TIE Fighter at number 3. At number 2, we have this really cool pirate blimp. So we'll quickly go and take a look at that. But it is very, very nicely detailed. You can get up. Oh, damn it. Right, there we go. The kind of metallic finish on a lot of it makes it look really, really nice. And the colour scheme works. Like the browns and the kind of brass copper colours. And as well as the orange up here. I don't know whether this is like piston engine or just a light. Could be either. Yeah, so there's the captain's quarters. There's not much in here. Well, I mean, there's nothing in here except 2 shelves for some reason. And we can go to the lower deck. Oops, down here. And there's kind of some mounts for cannons along here. There isn't any cannons here, but that might just be because when you like save builds, the props aren't always saved with it. And then you can actually go up into the blimp, into the actual balloon blimpy part itself. And there's not much in here again, but it just looks cool. And then there's a nice little viewpoint at the top here, where you can look out at, it's actually, you can see the cranes over there. Let's try and get down. So yeah, it should actually have a propeller on the back. The wooden, it's like a wooden mill turbine thing, and that's supposed to be at the back, but it's gone. And I haven't unlocked it, so can't put another one in. And we have a nice little toilet here as well. I'll just add before we finish. And yes, we have these rudder things that look really cool and look like they should be functioning. So yes, that is the pirate blimp at number 2. So of course, at number 1, we have the Millennium Falcon. More specifically, the second Millennium Falcon. Oh, come on, what's it doing? Right. Yeah, the first one you can see over there behind the TIE Fighter. And then beyond that is this one again. This one has the Force Awakens satellite dish. We've got the turret on the top there. We've got the landing gear. And the landing ramp, which has hydraulics. actually has a light on, because these are actually lamps, but it was kind of like the longest hydraulic looking part there was. I was like, what the heck, stick them in. Now I'm going to quickly spin the time on a lot. Spin the time on again. I wasn't sure whether I was saying spin the time on or along. Okay, put that away. And we have the interior, which is mapped off the actual interior of the Millennium Falcon. We have like the little floorboards there that they hide underneath them. We have the cargo room on the left here, the engine / hyperdrive / fuel cell room, the living quarters with some beds and other living stuff. This will be like the ladder up and down to the turrets that are on the top and the bottom, but there wasn't enough space to actually put them in. We have the escape pod over here, the circuit room, and the room that everyone will remember, and that's the hatch where Han was doing some repairs when the toolbox fell on his head. So yeah, and that's the table where they're playing that chess game with the strange Play-Doh dinosaur things. Then through here we have the loading bay, because remember the Millennium Falcon is a freighter, so when it kind of docks to the cargo, they can bring stuff inside through this little door that I put in. Then we have the medical room. You'll remember this is where Luke was at when he had his hand cut off, and we have a medical droid as well. Moving on swiftly, that's pretty much it, apart from the cockpit down here, which has an evil ninja robot inside. He's actually my co-pilot, and his name is Bob. So yeah, we don't actually have any seats in here yet, because if we put them in, we won't actually be able to get past them to sit on them, unless we put them like backwards or something, which obviously we don't want to do. And at some point we will modify the cockpit so we can fit chairs in, I would imagine. Yeah, and then the detail on the outside is pretty cool, with the colour scheme and the bits of red and kind of rust orange colour. And the scaling is pretty good as well, with it being pretty close to the real scale, I would say. So yes, that is the Millennium Falcon at number 1. If you like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Also, comment down below with your top 10 list. It doesn't have to be my builds, it can be anybody's, it can be your own or other YouTubers, or just ones that you've seen anywhere. Just hit us up with a list of your top 10. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.